Right, I probably should have also mentioned, bottom right, you're gonna have a version of Bulma for like every version of story mode that you're going through. This version, I've never really been keen on it. Granted, it was like the first version of Bulma I was introduced to as a kid because, I mean, I didn't watch. Oh, okay. There's no way I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball in the States before I was 5 years old back in like 99, 98 because there wasn't really any option to do so because Pioneer wasn't really focused on it when Funimation started doing their stuff. So it wasn't a lot of ways to do so back in the day. So this is a version of Bulma I'm personally familiar with. So yeah, personally I'll always advocate for MILF Bulma being the best, you know, from Trunks' future. But you know, that's just me. Anyway, time for more shit. oh yeah, a stupid thing. If you can't just customize like one loadout for Goku and then go. You have to change your skills every time you start a new mission, and honestly, that gets kind of fatiguing really quickly. In fact, I am not a fan of that. That's kind of fucking rough. But it's whatever. So, here's what we're gonna do. Fighter's body, and we're going to do... I think it was Honed Ki? I think it was Honed Ki. Yes, Ki consumption for super attacks reduced to 70%. This lowers the cost of Dragon Fist. And you know where I'm going with this. We're going for Dragon Fist loops, boys, because it is so fucking satisfying. And outside of that, I'm not going to go for unlimited power because I would kill too fast. Unlimited Ki is good. I'm going to go for... let's see. No. Well, actually, maybe that would be better. Nah, we're going to go Heavy Blow. Heavy Blow, I actually like in conjunction with lowering Honed Ki because that means that when you do the loops, it's more a warning, and the faster you can get your opponent to a fatigue state, the more guaranteed you are to get a very strong follow-up combo afterwards. So yeah, we're playing on Z difficulty. Remember that. I think I can armor through that. Nope. Okay. So Nappa already blew his load. Yeah. I gotta say though, I never noticed that your forward dash is actually auto-reflect Ki blast. It's kind of cool. Let's go apeshit. Only option he has. Oop. But yeah, you can see the offense. I mean, I'm just able to mount using fucking. Damn it! Messed up my timing with that. Okay, cool. I was almost... If I had released early, I probably would have broken his armor. Okay. It's a little more difficult to actually land the Dragon Fist loops from the backside if you start there, because their hitbox is set in such a way that it's a little more likely to just drop. Oops. I have to be careful because I'm about to drop. If I get hit one more time, I'm going to be fatigued. That's going to suck. Oops. Yeah, I got a rogue combo. It's still damage. Like, I'm not going to complain about that. Anytime you get to your opponent's backside and they have below 3 bars of Ki, you pretty much are guaranteed a combo if you're fast enough with the reactions. Actually, I haven't been knocked out on my fucking... Lol. That wasn't too bad, actually. Considering I've been so focused on... Let's see. Recent weeks I've been more focused on Tenkaichi 3 because of the Budokai Tenkaichi 4 streams. You know, the South Central American mod for the game. I've been getting more to that. I've been trying to practice more new team I've been playing in Dragon Ball FighterZ and trying to get higher ranks with that game. So I'm like a month or two out of practice with Infinite World, but the fact that I can still jump back in and do hard combos like that, I'll take that. I'm not gonna say no to that, honestly. I'm gonna do it one more time because Vegeta's a little hard to get the loops off of because, well, actually I'm not sure about that. Because theoretically it should be easier to do the loops against Nappa because he's a bigger target, right? But that would also mean that Nappa would touch the floor sooner, increasing his tech window. So that's like the one time that matchups with like bigger characters is actually kind of important for something. And even then, even if you don't go for the loops, which, I mean, fair play, is kind of hard to do. Hell, I can only do like 50% of the time. Like, this is still a fine loadout. It's whatever. Fire's body is essential of evasion. And What was the last one I was going for? Honki? Oh yeah, duh. The thing that's holding the whole thing together. Okay, cool. I think this is a nurse and mech. Yes.
Help me.
God, it looks so weird. Like, theoretically not bad, but this is like, it's so weirdly pre-rendered. It's also so spotty with like the scenes it wants to do this for as well, by the way. And we just warp here.
You should be pleased. It's not often that a low-class warrior like you gets to play with an elite like me.
This whole spiel. It really lowers like the value of this whole scene entirely once the whole thing about S cells was introduced in the fucking Broly movie, Super Broly, namely. I hate it so much.
Things hard work alone can't overcome. Let me show you.
Super Broly really does just turn Goku into Clark Kent, doesn't it? Because, you know, the whole father sending a son out from a doomed planet sort of thing. Also, at least, but you know, to be fair, I like Super Broly's backstory a lot more in that movie than in the original continuity where Goku cried. I like it much more when they have no idea who the fuck each other is. Ah, fuck, he's mixing my shit up. So there is like a small window where you can actually be hit out of like aura guards. He's really good with his fucking, that's unsafe. Let's see. This won't combo. Actually, it will, but like, it won't allow me to go for the loops. You can't transform and go for loops because they're playing like an awkward juggle state, so you need to adjust. No key at least, so I can at least pressure. Ooh, fuck, he jabbed in the middle of that, the madman. Let me just transform here. Oh, fuck. I'm completely screwing up my parry windows, damn it. Hang on. Let's go Super Saiyan 4. Oh, wow, okay. Let's just do this to knock him into the stage effect. Or he can drop entirely because the wall was there. This will hurt a lot. Kaboom. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna back up. So I got enough for a transformation. This is one of the things I really actually do like about this game's PvP. It's super easy to quantify like everything that's going on at a given time. You always have like a strong answer for what the fuck is happening, no matter what it is, generally speaking. No warp, okay. I guess it's part of like the whole homogeneous nature of the cast of this game. Which is a holdover, obviously, from Budokai 3, where like a lot of characters play essentially the same because of a lot of the same toolkits. It's really minutia where characters like play substantially differently. Not intentional. I fat fingered that. Oop. Yeah. Let me just heal here. Yeah, you can see that has a lot of pushback. Unless they parry it, you're pretty much safe. Oh, wow, I have no idea what happened there. Oops. I actually want to aura dash that one. Nope. Nope. Eat shit. There we go. Okay, GG's. I say GG's like I just fought a human opponent, but honestly, it kind of felt like it. So that was Z difficulty. You didn't start getting the charge cancel introductions until like Z1 originally. So this game is very much treating like it's regular Z difficulty like max shit. It's nuts. Oh my god, we actually get to illustrate this. I don't think we've seen this since Budokai 1, I think, about with Krillin holding the fucking Yajirobe sword.
Please, just let him go. I know it might be a mistake. Please. You can't.
I think we all acknowledge this wasn't really Goku wanting to be a good person, although, you know the whole thing about Dragon Ball Super where he'll never forgive someone who hurts his friends? Vegeta...
Pathetic fools.
Okay, Vegeta actually didn't kill anyone. Vegeta...
Miracles.
The only person that Vegeta outright killed is just Nappa. And Nappa did kill, you know, Tien. Well, if you want to count Tien, Tien kind of killed himself. Killed Piccolo?
You're right about this.
Actually, the Saiyans didn't really do that much, now I think about it. It was mostly the Cybermen that fucked him up. Fucked up Yamcha. Well, actually, wait, now I'm gonna look at it as a whole new light now. Everyone's fight against Nappa was such that they just kind of killed themselves. Like, Chaozu blew himself up. Tien died by running out of energy. Really, the only one that was outright killed was Piccolo, and that's it. Huh. I never really considered this before. This is kind of interesting. Weird, but interesting, I suppose. Whatever. And now we're at Namek. And my absolute least favorite version of Bulma. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever said this outright, but Bulma is like the biggest fucking cunt on the face of the earth during the Namek saga. I mean, she always had like that. I understand it's more like a trope now with like the overly like fierce woman in your shows, thinking that's a default portrayal of like a strong female character, which I mean, I get it. I don't agree with it. Like, that's, you don't need to have someone, you don't need to have a woman be like outright like snarky in every instance to have them portrayed as quote unquote strong. You know what I mean? Android 18 is a fucking strong character, and she's just stoic and sometimes talks, and that's it. I don't know. It's just like Bulma and Chi-Chi. Those two really rub me the fucking wrong way. Not like a over the top kind of way, but it's just what it is. Anyway, so this is actually one of my favorite minigames in the entire fucking game, and it's literally just a button prompt thing. That's literally, it's Goku training on a hyperbolic time chamber. That's not, we're not there yet. Training on the spaceship going to Namek, and it's literally just this. But frankly, this is, if you've ever wondered why I'm like really good at button prompt sequences in PlayStation games, this and the Jack and Daxter series are partly the reason why. Oops, I pressed L1 by accident. It's hard to do commentary over this while, you know what, let's just retry it. I'm gonna stay silent during the majority of it, just so I can get my rhythm going.
Whoa, that
Oops.
didn't work.
Booyah! Fairly easy. I can actually do this up to Z difficulty because Z difficulty is where like it gets really messy. But this, believe it or not, this is like one of your earliest easy points of grinding Zenny in the game, because Z difficulty for this isn't actually that bad. You're not gonna get it in like a record time across the board, but it's something. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I like that minigame enough that I'm actually gonna do it again on Z difficulty and see if I can do it, because it is fairly hard. as this game often is. But no, we are going to do it Z, because I actually do like this minigame a lot. Like, real shit. This and the Hyperbolic Time Chamber training minigame and Videl training are like the best minigames in the game. They're really nice. Hold up, let me see what I can do.
Something's not right.
The spinning triggers are hard ones.
Not right.
What? Oh, I'm on R2 still.
Whoa, that didn't work.
Oh, fuck. Retry. That was messing with me. Hang on. L2, L1, R2, L1, triangle, R1, R2, L1, R2. Oh, fuck me. Well, actually, no. This is a lot easier. It's the spinning triggers that really fucks with me, especially when they break sequence. R1, 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 R2. Sorry, really focusing. And okay, that was hard. It's the spinning triggers that really fucks with me, because like trying to quickly identify if it's L1 or R1, those are really hard. Like holy shit, those are actually kind of difficult. But no, this is like this is one of the best ways to just grind Zenny in the game if you want that. Which you're probably gonna want to going through story mode your first time, because Zenny is super valuable for getting, you know. Okay, here's the thing, nothing is really out of. You know what? Fuck. Hang on. I'm gonna illustrate a few things. Screw it. Because this is what we're talking about. Even if I had to put up with the worst song I've heard in a fucking Dragon Ball game. Actually, no. Ultra Tenkaichi is worse. Here's the thing. When you boot the game up, all these boosting moves are not really outside of your purview. Like when you first boot up. Like if you want to get level 5 unlimited power, you absolutely fucking can. Same with like ability tray 3. Oh yeah, by the way. Each character starts with just 2 ability trays. You have to actually buy the 3rd one and then the 4th one. And the sooner you do that, the sooner you'll have an actually fairly decent character. I already did a run through this game while at work on my laptop of just unlocking like everyone's ability 4s, which is great. Speaking of which, since Pan is usable, Great Salmon 2 is usable. There goes my money. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I never touched these whatsoever. Mostly because Senzu Bean is such a good all-in-one tool. Like, why would you use anything else? Seriously, you just restore like 4 whole health bars at least, and you usually top it like 7. So I mean, why would you want anything else? Seriously. But yeah, like if you ever just want to like top these off, you absolutely fucking can. What the hell is this? Level 3. Okay, that makes sense. Speaking of which, fair enough. Doom beats Yakon. I actually don't use. Yakon's really got nerfed in this game. Probably because in the original game he was completely fucking busted for certain builds, especially when you're using Omega Shenron. Holy fuck. This version is, it just saps the opponent's ki gauge when it's above base a little bit faster. Which, I mean, you're never in neutral long enough that this is a big factor, so it's kind of pointless. Then it's healing. I don't use 5% damage to reduce some protection from ki. If this wording was used for like the regeneration abilities in Budokai 3, it would have made way more fucking sense. Anyway, one more thing we have to show off really fast before we jump back into the story. Oh, by the by, this character select theme, it's like straight up something stolen from fucking Elvis. I can just tell. God, this is wretched sometimes. All right, actually, to quote Brandon, I tell a lie. There's actually 2 things I want to show off really fast. The first being is that this game, weirdly, like I said before, it's an amalgamation of also using Infinite World assets. No, Shin Budokai assets. However, that also means that like a lot of animations were fucking changed. Like Goku's punch combo did not used to knock down. It's also just like super fucking janky looking. Like if I were to take display off so you can better see this, I think it's like, look at that. That's like, and you compare it to like the original Budokai 3 animations, like this is fairly liquid smooth. There's no like major juddering or anything. I mean, outside of like obviously the fact that I'm Z canceling. Like you can follow this motion. This is punch and this is just hammering kick blends. Like there's so many drop frames here of just like Goku moving at like subsonic speeds in order to make his body match the next animation. It's so, the word I like to use is like juddery and angular. This looks so fucking. I know for a fact this was sort of in Budokai 3, but it's a different sequence and it did something slightly different. This is something similar, like not to the same extent, but it's still kind of the, like part of that. It's rough. It's just like this, what I'm actually about to talk about, but like this just looks weird. It looks so weird. Like it's so not smooth. You know what I mean? I'm honestly not a big fan, but I guess being my next point, yeah, this move's fucking broken. Let's check this out. Look at the distance this builds, just like as soon as you tap the button. This is, again, reminder, let me actually set my commands to on. Back punch plus kick, which, yeah, this might be the best new move introduced in the game. And considering, you know, Goku privilege and everything, which some people would say in fighters. Yeah, or no, the main protagonist privilege, I guess. You can also charge it to back off. You can combo shot with it if you're fast enough. Like, I can do it. Hang on. If you don't, the weird thing is that it sometimes side switches. I don't get that. But yeah, it's not really that hard to do. And you just kind of just go into whatever. This is a real combo, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you can do much higher, obviously, if you adjust your timing of your Dragon Fist cancels. You can do way fucking more than what I just did right there. So weird. Oh, also they don't move. They're not moving whatsoever while in the air like this. That's fucking great. I swear they had like better aisle animations, but no, I guess not. Yeah, weird. But yeah, I just want to showcase that. I do not make enough use of that back punch plus kick move because I am dumb and I don't play this game on regular. I play Ultra Instinct now in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Do you think I have more than 2 brain cells to give to my fucking character? Hell no.